guys, my name is Chuck. Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk about effortless English. I'm talking about 7 rule English. Today is rule 1. Rule 1 is learn English by not integrate words. This one, just like on the exam, all the rules is very simple, very easy, and like the other rules, this rule is very powerful. So simple, so powerful. What is the rule? The rule is always learn phrases, not individual words. It's so simple. So a phrase is a group of words. It's not you can have a whole sentence, but it's even a part of a sentence. So for example, let's say you have the word hate, H-A-T-E, hate, and you want to learn this new word. You just write out the word hate, and then you find in your dictionary and the meaning, and then you memorize hating, what the old way, that kind of textbook way, the school way, right? In school, your problem remember a lot of integrated words. You have those big vocabularies. You are trying to memorize or try to remember all these individual single words. It's not a good way to learn. Much better if you learn phrase of a group of words. And where do you find the phrases? You find the phrases in the Real English podcast that you're listening to, into Real English storybooks that you are reading, so you don't memorize a list in a book. No. You listen to Real English, and when you hear a new word, you write it down. Or when you're reading a storybook and you see a new word, you write it down. But do not just write down that word. You want to write down the word whole. For example, sentences that isn't in on of is so instead of saying hate, you just write you down hate. You word say you word right. John has his ice cream. You write down the whole phrase. Why do you praise this? What the power of praise? Your praise give a lot of information, much more information. Number 1, phrases is easier to remember because they have a meaning, they have a pictures of story, especially when you get them from something that you are reading or listen to. You will remember John his ice cream, and remember her story. You remember who John is. You remember he had his aquarium, and you remember he had it. He didn't like rice or have all. There is a piece of information. With each information helps you to remember the meaning of the phrase. The meaning of the word so good. Your memory structure easier to remember. Number 2, the bonus when you're learning you are learning grammar. Also, you are not only learning individual words, you are learning grammar. You are learning how to use that word correctly. You don't need to think about the grammar. You don't need to the rules. It's not automatic. These are other way that native speakers learn English grammar, because when we're children we learn with brace, we learn groups of words. not just one word by one word, word by word. It's slow and it doesn't help, and you don't learn any grammar. But when you learn phrase, you write down phrase, getting extra information for you don't know. But it's our example. John had ice cream, just its word on hat. Your grammar study, you make subject, but you don't need to think about that. Just write down phrase John just ice cream and study review is always learn the phrase, not just word. And so the future, whenever you say he has ice cream, she has ice cream. It's because learn it, you learn it. Correcting other learn it from a phrase. Hand is turn means do not. Light, and you learn it from hey, you hate. Say that you start making mistake because you learn it only this one way. You didn't learn it with other words. So sometimes you will say he has had ice cream. You will forget S because you never learn it correctly in a sentence, in a phrase. So if this is a very simple rule, our latest rule in the course, find it important every time you find a new word. Always write the phrase or the sentences when you review that word. Again, when you study it again, always study entire phrase or sentences. Never study just the word, always the whole phrase. Do it every time. Your grammar will begin to improve much faster, and you will remember vocabulary faster and more easily, and you will use that vocabulary more quickly. So you get a lot of great benefits, a lot of great stuff happens when you learn phrases, interest of words. So phrase, learn them. I hope you enjoy rule number 1 is this rule now. Homework is to a little phrase notebook. When you find new English vocabulary in a lesson, in something you're listening to, in a book, in an article, write down the phrase, not just one word. Write down the neat entire word phrase that you find, and then review that phrase again and then again. Each day you will create a notebook full of phrases, full of sentences, not individual words. Never individual words. Okay, that's rule 1. Tomorrow you can another. Yes, thank you for watching, and it's my video.